When the whole world was dragged into World War III, brave men like my father fought on the front lines. And they weren't alone. That was 20 years ago. Now it's up to us to carry on their legacy. And every so often, the earth from which we come gives way for something new, something greater to be born, and with them, even greater threats to face. Bring it on! Phenomenova. For you, Dad. For you. I just want it to be like the Crusader Corps. Like my father. I thought with my new powers I could be. But I failed. I let everyone down. I got people hurt. I just wanted to make the world a better place. And instead I made things worse. But now I have the chance to make things right with the help of one of the Crusader Corps. The Phoenix Senshi. And I will. I have to. Whatever it takes. I will find that spark again.
We call ourselves Phenomenova. Yesterday, the Stormbearers, a deadly group of mercenaries, took control of a nuclear reactor. Before we arrived on the scene, Galvanite, a superpowered teenage boy, attempted to stop them. He failed. His story ended there that day. Ours began shortly after. Today, I sift through the memories of that day. I will put the pieces together, and we will bring those responsible to justice.
Death approaches. The scythe swings through. If you open this book, they'll come after you.
Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines.
Someone says, what's the future? Vaughn Coleman.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Vaughn Coleman, and I feel like I barely stream anymore, which is true. I do barely stream. I was almost canceling tonight. It's not going to be like some big event, but I don't have time. What's going on, Doug? Always good seeing you here. I got right from work into the next con. You know, I'm already headed off to Baltimore with my boy Bat Sauce. He's going to be at Baltimore Comic-Con with me. That's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have some others. I'm going to see Tooch again. Some other friends of mine will also be there. So hopefully some new people as well as some cross-pollination. That's the thing, too. With NYCC, you think it's 4 days, plenty of time. Dude, no. Like, I had a massive list of stuff to get done, and I didn't get to it. But that's okay because, again, let's see. Sorry, I was responding to a message. Yeah, no. So it's been great. Comic-Con was great, man. It was a lot of fun. And it was. I want to do more shows like that. So here's the thing: I was not officially an exhibitor yet, but I was helping my friend out, and you know, I ended up being able to sell some books, and it was great, man. It was really good. And speaking of which, the Sukeisha Ray cover is the only ones that are left here are the one are her comps, mine, and whatever my team has because they are sold out. This is my big. I haven't gotten this. This is one of my copies. Yeah, I think I'm out. I'll have to double. Like maybe there's some lying around in my drawers, but I'm pretty sure I'm out, man. Yeah. So that's exciting. You know, and then if I'm ever like really want to, I'll get rid of it. Evening, Edwin. But it was a good show. So I got into the city, helped my friend Henri Compon load off, and then I helped them like set up exhibit, and then I go up on Wednesday night, and there's like a mixer event. Next year I want to be there for everything on Wednesday because apparently there was a lot of cool stuff. And one of the things that was interesting so I go up there and then I'm like, oh my God, it's Nander. It's Nander Fox Schaefer, who I messaged about, but I'm just like, oh my God, you're here. What's up, man? And it was our first time meeting in person. You know, we've been on streams together. We've talked and it was really cool. It was really awesome seeing him swing by. Hang on. Now join whenever message me. I'm just going to message my friend, you have links. Sorry, 1 second. Yeah, so I mean, one of the things that was cool was so we go up and we start talking, and then there's someone else, and immediately the thing about New York Comic Con is it's such a big thing. There's usually like multiple things coming, and if you have like group A, B, C, D, E, you know, you have people, and now it's like, oh God, what do I do? Whether it be at the con or even after the con, it never stops. It's nonstop. There's after parties. Or even if you arrive early at the con, okay, you want to talk to everyone you can because it's going to get busy. So it's nonstop working, right? Even on the Wednesday, I'm like, okay, my friends invited me to dinner, but also I want to hang out here. And what do? Well, before I start contemplating that, Rob Liefeld, is just standing there. And I didn't even know he was going to be there this year. And Nander and I are like, dude, is that Rob Liefeld? And I'm like, oh, let's go talk to him. And then I turn around and I'm like, where's Nander? And then I look, he's already talking to Rob. So we talked. I told Rob, like, because last time I talked to Rob, I hadn't read any of his stuff yet.
This time around, I had, and I was like, "Hey, I read your New Mutants." He's like, "Nice." He's like fist bumped me. He's like, "What'd you think?" And I'm like, "Yeah, and it was really cool seeing it fold into X Force." And we had a talk about like why he decided to create all those new characters and why he felt like he needed to like that New Mutants kind of needed to change. And it was a really interesting conversation. That was day one, technically not even day one because Wednesday the con doesn't start. That was awesome, man. It was really cool. And then one of the things that was cool was we keep going. And then the next day I wake up and I just start moving as fast as I can. That was the layout of the Conquered Heroes for creator-owned comic table. So NYCC is a different beast entirely. Bigger crowd by far than Heroes. Bigger convention, whatever. But it's clear like the main stage. Okay, so here's how it breaks down. So I'm in small press. I wasn't able to give him one. I wanted to, and then every time I stopped by, he wasn't there. So we're going down and we're talking, and Rob remembered me, by the way, from the previous time we talked, which is really cool. So we go and basically the small press, it would spread out. So you have Artist Alley, which is apparently very hard to get into. It's kind of like in the basement floor. You have the celebrities, you have Artist Alley, which is one whole area. And then you have some other stuff. But Artist Alley is huge at New York Comic Con. But compared to the rest of the con, it's not. So you go up and there's just this huge exhibition up top. And littered throughout, you have like sword stuff. You have small press. Like the section I was in was like we had a corner. Henri had a corner booth. Let me see if I can pull up some of my pictures from it. I'll see if any of my pictures can give a good indication. But we were kind of like, so there was the Nickelodeon booth. There was like all the big corporate booths. And then sandwiched in between, as you kind of have this like overhead area that you walk through before you get to the other part. It's kind of like there's a really big part. Then there's like a little almost like hallway-esque part. And then there's another big part. All the small press were kind of in that in-between area. So we got a lot of people walking from one area to the other. But it was weird because it wasn't like most people were really seeking us out. You know, it was more so like, we were able to kind of see if we could pick some people off. But yeah. I didn't know how to comment on X, so I'm going to have to use YouTube below. This isn't my main account, so that's why the name is different than my X. Oh, well, I don't know what your name is, but hey, how you doing? But let's see. What's this? Oh, okay, you have two different Discords. All right. So that was cool. So let's see. I'm pulling up my Facebook. What the hell? Here we go. Facebook, just because it's easier to scroll through when I'm on Facebook. But also, Tony did send me some stuff, which we are going to go through. But all right, so to give us an idea. Okay, actually, this is kind of perfect, this picture. What friends were at the con? Did you meet anyone? Tons of people, yeah. Okay, so here we were, right? This is everyone's packing up. It's the last day. You can see all the boxes we sold. You have like the One Punch Man and a lot of the big stuff here. And then you have a bunch of us for like a couple of rows for the small press. And then it's back to like the big stuff. And then the Artist Alley, like Chris Claremont, Art Adams, a lot of those people are down below. But then you'll have like occasional, like some comic artists will be up top. Like you had, I saw Roy Thomas was doing a signing, but typically the artists that are up top are with a bigger agency. Or like, I know Sienkiewicz signs at the Alex Ross booth. Alex Ross is never there, but there's always an Alex Ross booth. I don't know why. It's kind of weird. How we going, man? Good. Gonna see you tomorrow. It's gonna be exciting. Dude, I'm suddenly starting to succumb to con crud, and I'm like, no, not now, can't now. But yeah, Henri, he's good people. I can't recommend him enough. So anyway, we go And that was a lot of fun. And I was pitching to people walking by. And New York Comic Con is different because Heroes Con, there are a lot of comic buyers, but most of the people there were like had their artists. New York Comic Con, there's just so much to see, and we were in like a transition phase. So most of the people you're pitching to are like passing through you to get to someone they're actually or something they're actually interested in. But it's you got to just keep pitching and get those few through the cracks, and that's really where the magic happens. And so what did I do Thursday night? I'm trying to think, because I know I did something every night. So Wednesday, I went to the after party mixer a bit, and then I left it early. I feel bad. And then I hung out with some friends, and then I went home because I got the ferry in the morning. What did I do Thursday night? Did I go out Thursday night? I feel like I did. Why am I blanking? I know, because I know I went out every night. There were after parties on Thursday? There might have been. God damn it. I know I did something on Thursday. Why am I blanking out on that? I don't remember. So I remember it was Friday. Was Friday the first one I did? I think I met up with some friends for dinner on Thursday. I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember which friend. Anyway, so that happens. Then, wait, no. All right, I'm getting it wrong. Then on Friday is when, things start getting crazier. But Thursday, I'm walking around. I'm trying to meet everyone I know, talk to Vika and Marion a bit, talk to a whole bunch of people. I had like literally a list in my phone of people I wanted to talk to. My letterer wasn't far, so that was cool. We had, the first day, like Pat Shan made a point of coming up to me and he's like, hey, let's talk. Like, I know it looks like you're doing good on Kickstarter. A lot of new eyes on Phenomenova since like Kickstarter, because that's where a lot of people are. So that has been just huge. So that was really fun. Of course, we got Aaron Sparrow was there. And I'm just looking at how many people were there. And it was like literally, I couldn't even talk to everybody. There were just so many. And it's really cool. Like, it's really cool just to see it. Even like Smiling Friends had a set up there, and that was really cool. I don't know if the creators were there. I wanted to get to an Avatar panel, but I couldn't make it. Let's see. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. Aaron Sparrow I think I did too. So I'm going to blame Aaron Sparrow because I'm starting to get sick. So I'm going to pass out and see what I can sleep off. I've been doing a lot, like since I got back from the con. Okay. So there was like a big storm starting Sunday night. And then Monday, I wake up because like I had to get to work on Monday. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to have to be late because I wake up, ferry's canceled. I'm like, what do you mean? And then like all the trains are getting delayed. And I'm like, no. I was able to get things covered, but I was like stranded in the city for a while. And then I had to take the ferry home. This is on Monday. And dude, the shit's rocking. It's crazy. It's nuts. I don't know. It's but man, this whole New York Comic Con, it's different. It's weird because like my favorite is probably still Terrificon because it kind of has that homey feel, but New York Comic Con is like when it comes to the big ones, it's such it's a beast of a show. Like it really is. It's the biggest one I've ever been to. MegaCon is big too, but like New York Comic Con is something else. I can't even imagine what SDCC is like. Like I really hope to get into that show. So if you see, I brought my Cloud sword and I had the Cloud outfit, but I never had the time. And I ended up just lugging that shit around for no reason. Because I was going to dress up as Cloud, but I was like, you know what? This is a business trip first and foremost. As much as I'd love to walk around dressed as Cloud, I had intentionally, I'm kind of glad I did this. I had brought like a box of stuff and I'm like, I'm not leaving until I sell through at least most of this, if not all, to get like everything that I could sell, within reason. So that way I wouldn't have to carry it back because I drove in on the Wednesday and then I took the ferry in the next day. So that way I could drop stuff off. And my whole goal was to get in myself into practice, because especially I'm going to want to take flights, of bringing an certain amount of books and saying, okay, I have to sell all this out, lock in, sell all this out, and bring none of it back so I don't have to pay for that shipping. And that's what I did. And that was great. I sold like a whole box full of stuff. I really liked that. That was a lot of fun. And yeah, like I said, my letter was right there. Sukeisha was right there. We sold out of her cover. Buzz, of course, the man, he was downstairs. He was in Artist Alley as always. Buzz is great. Every single one of my Buzz covers is signed. So if you want an unsigned Buzz cover, sorry, I didn't even think of that. Or hopefully you could verify that through CGC. Like, they're all the only covers that exist. They're all signed now. There are only signed Buzz covers left. That's it. There's like, I think 10 of them left, maybe a little more. I still have a fair amount of the Estrella, like of the Phenomenal issue 2 covers. But yeah, most of those are gone. So gone. So one down, and I think probably the next couple of months we'll see more and more of these going away. But I'm gonna, like, when I fly to cons, I probably won't be bringing variant covers with me, just because most people don't want it, and it's like my goal is to sell out as much as the main. But when I'm driving and it's like makes no difference how much I could fit, yeah, I will bring variant covers to most shows, but they are going to be limited. And the thing is, I learned, let's see. Yeah, cons always have memorable moments with friends. Lots of hookups at cons too. When I went, what kind of hookups we talking? I mean, there are after parties for sure. Yeah, my entire team. My entire team is expanding and expanding and expanding. But I like Philip, for example. If I got into NYCC, I'd be like, Philip, you're coming. You're like Philip, 100%. I also described I Can Fix Her. Here's the thing: I have so many ideas that are on the back burner, but I don't have the money to do all of it. If I did, though, like I Can Fix Her, would definitely want to do, because just as soon as I describe the pitch to people, everyone loves it. Like that one is an instant sell. I know it. But I'm so focused on Phenomenova right now, you know. Speaking of which, Phenomenova issue 3 has 10 pages left of inks, and then we're handing it over to the letterer. And while we're doing that, we're gonna do like the credits page and all that. So I'm really just trying to get everything done for Phenomenova issue 3. God, I've been juggling a bunch of projects, Reapers in Pursuit, a lot of stuff in my personal life with work and whatever. It's just been crazy. And then, so I was running like a madman before NYCC stuff done, because I knew I'm just going to be locked in at NYCC because I have to be. And if I miss anything at NYCC, no matter how locked in I am at NYCC, there's still going to be stuff I miss. There's shit everywhere. And then I'm like, okay, next we have Baltimore. And then the weekend after that, I'm going to be at the show called Dead Man's Hand in Albany, New York. They actually gave me a free table. It's really sweet. So 3 weekends in a row, I'll be at cons. And then while I was at NYCC, I made another connection. So I was already going to go to a one-day show November 1st, the day after Halloween. And then there was a November 2nd show that I was right across from the Hot Flips booth. And they were like, oh, we have our own show. I'm like, you guys have any spots? Like, we can get you a spot. And so there we go. So now 5 weekends in a row, I'm going to be doing cons, which is really fun. So my goal is to try to hit as many of those, sell through as many copies as I can. And I'm excited for that, man. And I want to try expand my reach. Fingers crossed I could get my own table at NYCC this year. I was able to talk to some people, but I mean, obviously the guys who like run NYCC, kind of hard to get a hold of, but I'm doing everything I can. And it's been fun, man. It's really cool seeing NYCC. Not only is it just a big show, but it's also big in the sense that like you run into so many people that are here. 2 friends of mine hooked up at a con. They finally got the hint. What do you mean? I don't. They finally got the hint. Who are you, CO2 ASMR? Who are you? But yeah, no, I mean, it was Yeah. So that was fun. The whole show was just, and it's crazy because it's like Sukacia's there, Buzz is there. It's like everyone is here. You have people flying from all over. But everyone from the New York area comes to this show because there's a lot of like small shows, but it's not like a priority. But New York Comic Con is like, if you can't make it there, you still are going to come with a badge because you want to network. Like even if I wasn't able to sell, I was going there to network, and makes you think I haven't. Anyway, no, yeah, it's been great, and seeing so many people again, like Paul, of course, Paul had the Dark Cloud on his print, but I barely even got to see Paul. We were both so busy, even though we were right by each other. This show is like, it would be, so the way I'd do it is I'd take breaks to go around, walk around network, and then I'd come right back. And when I'm at my booth, I am locked in because there are constantly people walking by. Constantly. I'm doing all right. All right. I could always use more, but I could, yeah, I'm doing all right. No, but so that was great. And, it was like nonstop, like massive groups of people walking by. Now, most of them were walking to somewhere else, but the fact of the matter is, it wasn't like Heroes Con where there'd be bits of time where people are just walking through, or smaller shows where it's like one or two. No, there was constantly just big group. It was never ending. And so when I took my breaks, I'd have to like time them. And yeah, no, Paul does his stuff. And I appreciate that that Dark Cloud was on that piece. And because there's a picture of that piece in the Forbes article that Paul was featured in, that technically means Phenomenova is in Forbes. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So Friday night was my longest night. Friday night, we go out. There's the Global Comics After Party, which is great because I'm on the front page right now. So it's really something special. And I was like, yeah, I want to network. I want to go there. So I go there with my buddy, Tony. When are you getting here? All right. I'll save this story. I'll save the Friday night stuff for when Tony gets here, because Tony was there for not all of Friday night, but he was there for a lot of it. Tony is absurd. If you guys are here on the channel for a while, you remember I used to stream with him a lot. God, I'm sorry if I'm all over the place. That's what NYCC sounds like. It's crazy, dude. It's like it's like so much stuff is happening the whole time. Of course, I got to talk to Chris Claremont a bit. That was a lot of fun. I got to talk to, who else did I talk to? Oh, so this is another thing too. Like Pat Gleason followed me a while ago, and I'm like, I like his art. And I ended up like going, hey, I just like, you followed me. I don't know if you know who I am. And he knew who I was. Like, I'm Vaughn. We ended up shaking hands, whatever. And then I'm like, oh, here's copies of my book. He goes, oh, okay. And then he hands me a copy of one of his, and it was really cool. Pat Gleason, very nice guy. That was a fun connection to make. Viken Marion, of course, always great seeing him. I got to meet his writer. I didn't know his writer was going to be there, or I would have brought my copies of Soul Striker. Dude, I'm telling you, yeah, NYCC sounds like it's insane. I mean, SDCC sounds like insane. I already applied. SDCC, they make you send a copy of your book to them, which I did. That was great. I went to San Diego, stuff from Facebook. Yeah, dude, I did. I really did. And now I'm going to be at Baltimore tomorrow. So sleep. Who needs it? Who needs sleep? Man, I have a huge list of cons to get to. I'm excited. I can announce some of them. I am going to be, fingers crossed, we're just finding out the details, but I should be at least 2 Fan Expo shows. I should be at New Orleans in January, if anyone here is from New Orleans, and I should be at Denver. I'm eyeing, I don't want to say anything too early, but I'm eyeing Emerald City. MegaCon, I hear, is like insanely tough to get into. So my backup, if I don't get in there, is Richmond. And if I go to Richmond, I might table with someone like Hojo or something. So Richmond is my backup. So either way, March is going to be a crazy, crazy month. I'm eyeing a bunch of shows. But it is It's nuts. Lexington. I'm hoping to be tabling at Lexington. That looks like a great show in Kentucky. There's so many, man. I have just a huge list. Obviously, SDCC is like a dream one. Like people will work like over a decade to get into that. So I'm not like I want to go badly, right? Really badly. Who knows? Maybe it's even worth going for the pass. I don't know. But I do know I need to focus on money though. And I'm not expecting to get in there, right away. It would be a dream come true. If I was able to get in there, this early in my career. I know I'd, do well. Who's going to be on the show tonight? Here's the thing. So this is entirely my fault. This is a very poorly organized show. So I wasn't even planning on doing this. And then Buzz goes, I'll actually text Buzz, even though I don't usually like to double text, but I'll just be like, we're live. Buzz said he'd do an after party show. So Buzz, I had talked to my friend Tony. He's going to be there. It's kind of just laid back. I didn't really tell that many people because, all right, so I'll be honest. So I get right back from New York Comic Con and I have a ton of work waiting. I had a ton of work I was trying to get done before New York Comic Con, and then I had a ton waiting for me when I got back. Reapers in Pursuit is, of course, launching Monday, which you think fine, but I lost this week's Monday just being in a storm, right? So there goes most of that day. Although I was able to get some work done, but I was pretty exhausted. I needed some rest. Then Tuesday, when it's now Thursday, right? So that's like 3 days. I have to do a bunch of Reapers in Pursuit stuff, a bunch of other work stuff, and then pack for Baltimore, which wasn't too hard. And then out there, and then there's some other cons I'm going to. Oh, Saratoga Comic Con I will be going to. So it's like, in all that time, I was like, I'll try and get a stream in, but I can't promise anything. There was also a one-day show I was hoping to get to on Wednesday that was driving distance from me, but I couldn't do it. I was so busy, and I wasn't going to be tabling there. So it's just been crazy. But the grind never stops. And I said this year was more of like my test run. I'm building up my business slowly. I was doing a lot of local shows really to get myself in the rhythm of conventions. And now I'm starting to level up a bit and see how much further I can go. And I'll have more books under my belt. By the end of this year, I'll have Reapers in Pursuit and Phenomenova issue 3 under my belt. So I'll have 3 new books under my belt to start compared to last year, which that is extremely exciting for me. So my goal is to keep going and not burn out somehow, to not, crash and burn, but to keep going. And it's been a blast, man. I didn't even get pictures with most people. Like Sukesh and I talked a lot, but we talked. It was like, I didn't get pictures with Rob Liefeld, didn't get pictures with a lot of the people I talked to, because just New York Comic Con is it's such an insane event. It's like you can't even compare it to Heroes Con. It's so huge, and I want to do more shows like this. And it's going to force me to discipline, because one of the things that's tough about tabling at these kind of shows is, like the people walking by my booth, I'm like, oh, but there's something here, there's something here, there's something here. There's always something big happening. But yeah, it's crazy, man. Like Nander, we saw on Wednesday, and I kept telling him, oh, we'll hang out. We never got to hang out except for one night, because we were both just so insanely busy. I like the guy. It's just, that's how it goes. It's just crazy. Yeah, I think that too. Well, also financially it is. So for example, Bats and I are doing Baltimore. And he may, now with Reapers in Pursuit coming out, we'll have stuff we could both sign. And he has another project, we're talking about Phenomenova related. So we're going to be tabling a lot together. That's going to be fun. Zach, I've tabled with a few times. Zach is a good people, of course. There we go. Oh, that's not, hold on. That's not, I'm trying to get the whole bunch of pick. There we go. All right. Did I post them in this order? That's weird. All right. Facebook is weird how it does this. How do I view them in order? God, hold on. I'm trying to like view post, where it says post. Whoa, Facebookception, man. There we go. There's me, Aaron. See, Aaron and I had talked a few times, and we hadn't talked. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm a disorganized mess, dude. And so most of the pictures you can see are the last day. So I bought merch before the show because I'm like, I didn't expect to table at all, but I'm like, if I'm not going to table, I'm going to be a walking advertisement. I'm going to have all my postcards, I'm going to have whatever, and I'm just going to talk to everyone I can. And I still did some of that, but so I was like, all right, I want a shirt for each day. So I got, yeah, no, these guys were great. It was really great talking to them. Aaron, we had dinner the last night of the show. Great stuff. Okay, of course, they're welcome. Aaron and I have like talked briefly, but we hadn't talked that in depth. And it was really cool, just like really getting to know him like this weekend. He got copies of Phenomenova finally. I got the preview for Kneel Before Doomface. Of course, there's Tucci. See, Tucci and I didn't even see each other until the last day because, again, we were so busy, and he would take off from the con early. And he was downstairs. I was upstairs. So it was like I'd have to make a point to go down there. And I'd come down there multiple times, and he just wasn't there every time. Because with these cons, you want to get the morning rush. And he would be out, like, for the first couple of days, he'd be out later in the day. And, yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, it was great meeting you, too. Yeah, it was the thing with Billy. It was like he'd be out later in the day, and I always try to be there for the morning rush. And then when it starts slowing down later is then when I can talk to some people. And then we got my Justin. We went to college with him. Justin was great. Yeah, Maya was cool. I met her at the previous con. She was fun. It was great catching up with her again. We got Stefania. She's going to do a cosplay cover for Estrella. So, like when I was getting to the coloring phase, they were like, what skin tone are we going for? I'm like, oh, dark skin Italian. And then I was like, here, like this kind of skin tone. And I'm like, you know what? I should get her to cosplay this character. She's Italian, but she's great. Stefania's great. We got to hang out a bit. There's Gem Mint Collectibles, of course. I saw him and I was like, I got to get him some of my books. So I did. You do. You absolutely do. She's dressed as Dazzler. Yeah, she was just as Dazzler. I saw her. I've seen her on Instagram for years. I'm like, oh, you're Olivia Betty Rain. She's like, yeah. And she was walking by my booth. I talked. We took a picture, and that was it. Again, oh, wait, no. This was Saturday because of my shirt. This was Thursday. Basically, I remember I saw him. I walked by. So we've been on the Diabolical Soul Studios show together. He was on an episode of where we talked X-Men 97. And it was really cool talking to him in person. And I was like, hey, I don't know if you remember me. He's like, oh, yeah, I remember. I don't think so. Like I said, I think this stream was I didn't plan this stream out. So it's not really an after party. I kind of just was like, oh, yeah, last minute I'm doing a stream if anyone wants in. So if no one does, not the end of the world. You know, this is really a low stakes stream. Like I said, I got Baltimore tomorrow, and I got a little bit more work to get done tonight. So sorry you're not getting the greatest after party, but I'm a very busy man as of late. Very busy man. And yeah, there we are at the table. All right, I guess that's everything. That's all the yeah, that's all the pictures we got so far. Yeah, no, that's what I call it an after party. It really isn't. I just I forgot to call it something else. It's more of a recap. Dude, I agree. Tony does need to hurry up. How are sales? So sales, from what everyone around me understood, Saturday was the weakest day. Which is obviously surprising because it's the biggest attendance. But I think it's just because that's when the normies show up. That's when like everyone's struggling to move around. Because Thursday I was mostly networking, and then when Henri told me, yeah, you could sell a bit here. I was like, great. But then Friday, I did a bit of networking, but I did a lot of selling too. And then Saturday, I'm like, okay, Saturday, I'm just locked in and selling. And it was the worst day for me to pick. It was just like people just were not buying. It was crazy. But it was like a lot of people said it was sales were down from last year, but I think that's more the economy because like the spirit was there. People were having fun. Like attendance was great. I think people had less, but here's the thing: the people that did spend. Like having these variant covers. If you missed the campaign, any funny stories of you selling? Huh. I don't, because I have funny stories from the con, but of me selling, I was so locked in, just doing my business. It's kind of like, not really, that I can think of. If I think of anything, I'll let you know, but not at the moment. Was anyone selling bathwater? Not that I saw, but I wouldn't write it off. Like I'm sure with all the booths there, would not be surprised in the slightest if there was one booth that had bathwater. It's certainly possible. I won't pretend otherwise. But yeah, man, I mean, it was just overall, it was just a really it for 4 days, it goes by so fast. And then the nights go by fast too. There were girls stepping on people. There was one at this one girl I was talking to at one of the after parties. This guy comes up and is like, "Can you step on me?" Like while I'm talking to this girl, and she's like, looks at me. I'm like, I mean, I don't know. This guy just asked this chick to step on her. It's like, oh, okay. Oh, look, it happens. And I told her, I'm like, yeah, I would not let you step on me. Would not happen. No, it's it's interesting. New York Comic Con, cons in general draw an interesting crowd. But what I liked about this show, because I've been doing all these like really small shows, that's what I'm saying, Doug. Didn't even charge. Amateur. Absolutely not. I had friends argue with each other at cons. Just get a room. What were they arguing about? People, I don't think there was any like beef. Well, there's normally not at conventions that I see. It was just a party, man. Was it Vagabond? It was not Vagabond. It was not Vagabond. Nope. Vagabond did not do that. I did not step on anyone. Nor would I let anyone step on me. It's just does not sound like a fun scenario, to be honest. But dude, it was like, because you see the guest list and then you see so many people that are just walking around with passes. And even with the guest list, like I didn't even know Rob Liefeld was going to be there. It's just crazy. It's like nonstop running into people. And then I'll see so many people I'm following on social media. And I'm like, oh, they were there. I didn't even get to talk to them. And you can't. Or so many times in New York Comic Con, often if you're at a smaller show and someone says, I'll be back, they usually won't be, but they don't mean to be. They're just trying to be polite. New York Comic Con, there were so many people I said, I want to be back. But they have so much shit that they're selling. And I think another thing, too, we talked about it was with some other people, is New York Comic Con, because it's such a big show, everyone wants, I would say like a Thursday rush. Thursday, even though, again, just people were like, oh, Vaughn, do you have books on me? Like people in the chat right now, for example, I'm like, yeah, I have these variant covers. They're about to sell out by the end of the weekend. They'll go in and they'll buy these variant covers because they're about to sell out, right? You don't always see that everywhere else. You really don't. I think that was my last Sukeisha Ray cover. I got to double check. I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure that was my last one. Anyway, people want those con exclusives. So like the first day or so, everyone's going, all right, what are all the NYCC exclusive covers? And so because of that, everyone starts doing it. Now, the problem, I think, with that is now suddenly we're not having readers, we're having collectors, we're having buyers, but not readers. And I think that's one of the problems with the comic industry in general. And it's something I've kind of realized, is with the variant, like ultimately, you want to be growing your audience and constantly having new stories out there, right? But often the market does pander to people that want the same book with different covers or different collector's items. And it's like, okay, yeah, but the reason things become a collector's item often is because of the work that goes in. It's a whole thing. Also, I'm Todd from Cali. What's up, Todd? It is not enough. Yeah, exactly. That's one of the things too. Is like I don't have NYCC exclusives. People are exclusive hunting, Now I wouldn't do show exclusive covers unless it's like a bigger show, where I know I'll have an audience. But I don't know that I'm there yet. Maybe if I know that it would make me money and I could use that money for other stuff or whatever, it's good. I'm investigating book talk. Let me know what you find through your investigation. I'm curious. But yeah, I mean, it was fun. It was what, Tony, where the hell are you, dude? You said you were gonna come in at 9. It's 9:10. Gotta go to bed, dude. How he texting me. All right, he'll be over. And then Sunday, Sunday was kind of more relaxed. But dude, I'm barely alive. And probably we'll call it a night soon, honestly. After Tony gets here, we'll have a good talk. And we'll kind of bounce because it's just unless we get some other people in there. Good incentive to charge a few bucks more on a book. Yeah, no, exactly. Or to get the same customers to buy your stuff over and over and over again, which I've done. And then after a certain point, I'm like, all right, am I actually like doing anything with these? Why do I keep buying these? But the thing is, you need those impulse buys, right? That's what you need. And then, we obviously you want them to come back as customers. We don't know. Butt Sauce is we're going to be tabling together tomorrow. Wait, are you going to be able to? You're going to be later to the show, right, Bats? But you're still going to be there on the first day, right? I know you're coming at night, but are you going to be there all during the day? That's one of the other things too with NYCC. Even like the Wednesday, there was like a jam-packed schedule. Like I got to show up the day before the convention starts. And like, Vaughn, you missed Jim Lee and Todd McFarlane's speech. And I'm like, what the hell? The con hasn't even started yet. It's crazy. Like the whole pre-show is so people will often set up on Tuesday. The con starts on Thursday and then do all the crazy stuff. Wednesday, they literally have from beginning to end just a whole day of activities planned for people that are working the show before we get into the show. It's just it's nuts. It's crazy. But yeah, if any of you are in the Baltimore area, I will be in Baltimore. I'll be in Albany. I'll be in Saratoga. I'll be so mostly this whole area for the rest of the year. And yeah. And guys, like I said, I do want to make sure you guys know that Reapers in Pursuit, I've been working on that. This is some of my best work yet. I came back and immediately got to work on a bunch of stuff. And then yesterday I was like, oh yeah, I have a few days. We're launching soon. I should probably go back through my stories. And I did. And there's one story I'm like, you know what? Let me sleep on it. And I'm sleeping on it. And I'm like, let's get it done. And so I am going to work on that a little bit. Let's see who else. I'm just checking my. Dude, it's just, oh my God. It has been just like I'm like, oh, I'll relax a bit from New York Comic Con. But no, because those 4 days that I was working harder than ever were also 4 days off work. Really looking forward to that. What, are you going to be at any of those shows? Yeah, man, it's a whole different beast of a show. And I like I said, they're 4 days earlier in the day till like I'm there to the very end. Doesn't matter. there's too much to do. And I think that's kind of why the incentive variant covers are so big, because they want you to kind of, because your money is going to go so fast. And I think that's why so many people do that. Hey, here's something that'll be gone by the first day. Which is why, I was able to sell some of these Sucacia covers. And I'm going to double check and make sure that they're gone, because I don't want to fall, because I think only the covers I saved for myself, which is like 2 or 3 of them. I think those are the only ones I have. Sucacia only has 1 left. I'll definitely get her to do something else, because she and I we're going to be at a lot of shows. So I think it makes a lot of sense for us to have those. But man, it's been such a great, it was such a great experience, like meeting Aaron. I missed Adam Lawson, but we were going to talk. Some people that I've been friends with on Facebook for a while. And then Baltimore, while it's not going to be a con of the same scale, there are tons of creators, especially in the Kickstarter space. And I can't wait to hang out with everyone in person. I think it's going to be really cool. So New York Comic Con is great for networking, because like everyone's there. And it's like there's too many people to network with. There will be like 4 or 5 different networking events. Like on Friday night, I went to Global Comics, big turn to this other one where everyone's talking, to this after party that this girl invited me to, right? So it's like 3 different ones in one night. And then I got to wake up the next day. And that's New York Comic Con. It is just, it's such a good show, though. And when I go down the stairs on Sunday, like I saw Vika and Mary, everyone's already like, they're out of it Sunday. Everyone got out early, which was surprising. And I just see Vika and Marion, and he's just like, like he's just beat. Like he's always like energetic, he's excited, and you can see he's just like, yeah, it was a great show. Like he's just, it's so much. It's so much. And I can't wait to do it again and again and again and again. I think I started off the year going to a lot of smaller shows, because I wanted to, test the waters and see what I can get into. And now I'm making my way. I'm networking. I'm learning my experiences. My hope is to keep expanding and expanding and expanding. And the great thing is seeing how many people recognize Phenomenova, like from issue 3, people, oh, I know your campaign. Yeah, your campaign did great. Wow. Yeah, that's awesome. Let's know, how did you do it? Like that kind of stuff. It's really nice. And then, like you getting my book, you said you've seen my book and you hadn't checked it out, and then you get it from me in person. This was a crazy experience. I found one person who found me from one of my videos. I'm like, what video? And he goes, one of your Injustice videos. Now, I made my Injustice videos 10 years ago when I had my squeaker voice. And I'm like, holy shit. Like, because I thought all those followers were gone. I didn't think any of them still followed me, because I would like take breaks from YouTube, whatever. This guy has been following me for like possibly 10 years, or if it's Injustice 2 videos, since high school. And I'm like, holy shit. And that led, all those videos I made when I was a little kid led to him buying, the variant cover, the Sucacia limited variant cover, and all this. It's great. You still have a screen. It's just crazy. See, and it's crazy just seeing how many people, have learned who I am. And also how much further I have to go. I'm so glad I did this. I'm so glad I did this show. I can't wait to do more. And if you guys know of any shows, because I like doing local ones, but it's time for me to really get out there and get to these big ones, because I proved that you could do it. I hate all you guys. Which stories? Oh, I mean, it's nothing too crazy. Here's the thing: is now it's going to seem like lame because Tony's just taking fucking forever. He's like 30 goddamn minutes late to the stream. I don't know if the stories are anything that great. I just had a great time. There was no big drama. There was no it was just fun, man. And it was just like it felt like I was really stepping forward into some good stuff. As Kid Vaughn? Who's Kid Vaughn? No, he's coming back from the gym. Should I bring my Cloud out? All right, Bats, should I bring my Cloud Strife outfit to Baltimore Comic-Con? Yeah, that one I'm applying to. All right, hold on. I packed my bag, but I didn't. I packed my Cloud outfit for New York, but I didn't end up wearing it. I'll wear it. You know what? Screw it. Hold on. Grab my sword. I'll be right back. I'm going to play you guys a goofy little video. I'm going to play the Phenomenal-Vision 3 trailer. Also, everyone check out Reapers in Pursuit. Sign up for Reapers in Pursuit if you have not already. I'm going to go ahead and put the link in the chat. Sign up for RIP. Yeah, we should have a more advanced trailer. I feel bad. Like, it feels like I'm giving RIP the second treatment, but I'm not. Dude, I have 7 stories in there. This is the most writing you'll get out of me, the most bang for your buck. And I'm not knocking Phenomenova. I'm very proud of Phenomenova. But, like, Reapers in Pursuit is a big one, dude. Bring the Vaughn shirt. I am actually bringing the Vaughn shirt. I am. No dangerous hand. No, there was a lot of assaults going on. I mean, handshakes. But, yeah. One sec.
We call ourselves Phenomenova. Yesterday, the Stormbearers, a deadly group of mercenaries, took control of a nuclear reactor. Before we arrived on the scene, Galvanite, a superpowered teenage boy, attempted to stop them. He failed. His story ended there that day. Ours began shortly after. Today, I sift through the memories of that day. I will put the pieces together, and we will bring those responsible to justice.
All right, guys. So, yeah, I got my Cloud outfit. I will, yeah, maybe I'll get it. There we go, boys. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, boys. So yeah, I think I'm gonna dress. I'll dress as Cloud one of the days. Butt sauce. What do you think of that, man? Dude, I'm about to just call it quit on the stream, Tony. Like I'm fading, bro. I gotta wake up. I gotta beat this con crud. I know that's not gonna happen overnight, but I'm gonna blame Aaron Sparrow for giving it to me, fucker. It was his fault. It was Aaron Sparrow's fault. Hashtag blame Aaron. I didn't feel sick until after I hung up there at Sparrow. I'll say that. I'll blame Aaron entirely. You know, all right. You know what's funny about that? Because I didn't get to dress as Cloud the whole time. This girl, this Cloud, this Tifa and Aerith were walking by. I was with Tony, who's not here yet, and I do have to do a bit more rip writing before I go to sleep. A bit more, because my dumbass wrote 5 stories. But anyway, no. So I was walking around with Tony, and this girl. There's this girl in Tifa outfit. There's this girl in fucking Aerith, and they're like, oh, and I'm like, oh, I have a Cloud costume upside. I'm like, why are you wearing it? Like, as if like, and they're like really disappointed, and then they just like walked off. And my friend's like, dude, you fucked that up. I'm like, I was doing my job, you know. The Cloud costume is a hit, though. People do. You know what? One of the days at Baltimore, I will dress as Cloud. I'll wear the stupid butt sauce shirt. No, wait, butt sauce. Should I wear the shirt or you wear the shirt? It's weird if I wear the shirt. You can have it back. I'm never going to wear this. Hold on. If you guys don't know the Heroes Con lore, all right, this stupid fucking shirt, dude. This dumbass shirt, like he gave it to me, and I'm like, I can't wear this. It's just me. Bad Sauce, my good friend Bad Sauce. There we go. Bash, you can have this back, dude. But I will be bringing it. Yeah, what did Tony say to me? Bats is in the chat. Oh man. Yeah, see, I still got a bit more work tonight. I don't know how much writing I'll get done. I'm going to try and, because I do got to go to bed. Tony, got to make it quick, all right? Yeah, I don't even know what that pic is from. All right, there we go. All right, hold on. Do I have an intro for you? I'm surprised they don't. You've been coming on my stream for so long. I never gave you your own intro, really? All right, we're gonna go with
Here comes the money.
Here we go.
What's going on? Did you have to moan?
No, I just got home.
Could you? You don't have to eat in the mic, man. You could have taken a few more minutes.
No, I'm fine. I didn't know. I felt
no.
bad.
I'm not fine with that actually at all.
What's going on?
What's with the profile picture, man?
I haven't been on StreamYards for a minute, my dude. What do you want me to use?
I just didn't know why the clown was blonde. That's all.
How are you doing? No. I think
Good.
I think I got something because I've been congested lately.
Dude, me too. All right,
So-
Sven, it's your fault. All right, I'm shifting the blame. It's your fucking fault. No, you know what? It's Steph's sick.
She is?
No, I'm asking. Is she?
Mm.
Fuck.
Probably in the head, yeah.
Fuck, dude. My Mac, which had all the videos. All right, is there a way you could pull up the videos on stream, or do you have to?
I have to download all of them.
Give me a second. One sec.
I can send them to you in Discord. Oh. Hello, chat. I hope you guys are all having a wonderful time. Don't mind me. I hope everyone's having a wonderful. What day is it of the week? It's Thursday. Von Coleman is currently jerking off in his room right now as we speak. I repeat, Von Coleman is currently jerking off in his room as we speak. I repeat. And I am your lovely co-host, Absurd the Clown, currently eating a burger. It's Thursday, right? I don't even know what day it is anymore. I think it's Thursday. Yeah, it's Thursday. No, sorry if it's loud, man. My apologies. It's Tuesday? Oh, shit. Yo, Vaughn, come on. Yeah, sorry. Nom, 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 nom. I think I'll eat this hamburger. But, yeah, Vaughn bailed on me. So I guess it's my stream now. But I hope everyone's
All
doing
right,
good.
I'm back.
Oh,
All right, so here's what's gonna
never
happen.
mind. He's back.
We're gonna start recounting.
Ugh.
No, all right, hang on. What did Absurd? What did you do?
Guys, got a comic book here.
What did you do?
Where'd you go? Oh, okay.
I went to grab my laptop charger. So
I
to
would-
get these.
I would love to just be at a table with you at one of these cons, man, because I was laughing my ass off.
Dude, no, just that we see each other. It's like because we saw each other for the first time in God forever.
Yeah,
And it's like
love being
nothing's
with you,
got
man.
nothing's missed. Nothing's
No.
missing. It's just the same.
we just like when we were having freaking like lunch together, like Steph was talking. I just look at you, you look at me. We just start smiling. We just start laughing. You're like, why are you laughing? I'm like, I'm laughing because you're laughing. Nah, it was a good time, man. I would love to. You all right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's just your face.
What the fuck does that mean?
I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm sorry. But no.
You okay?
Yeah. No. But like, I would just like.
You're not okay?
I would just come on. You know me. No, I would love to a bit because like you were just like got a comic book.
I'm doing my fucking job. I'm
I
literally just pissed.
I just feel bad because there's got a comic book, guys. Got a comic book. Got some
See, you
comics.
know, I was feeling proud of myself, but no.
Oh
you
no,
can
no,
go ahead and-
okay, yeah, I'm proud of you. Don't get me wrong.
But, see, no, that sounds. See, the way you're saying you're proud of me is like when you're like special kid, like thinks like a paper airplane. Like that's how it feels when you compliment me.
Okay, maybe yeah, you're right.
Like, dude, but it was a rough crowd, like because they were just passing, like just storming through. They were like,
Yeah.
hey, we did not want to, especially when did you came in Friday?
Mm-hmm.
Listen, Friday was probably my most eventful day.
Real? Well, yeah.
It was definitely the most eventful after. I hang out with you and Steph for a little bit. You distract me from my goddamn work.
Sorry, buddy.
And then I get back. We have that one picture of us. Ask the client to turn on his camera. I've just drawn a mental caricature and I want to see how right I am.
I don't even have a camera on this computer.
So fucking let's see. Do we have the picture of us and of me and Steph?
Yeah, I was trying to get a picture with her.
I don't know why you couldn't do it. It's not hard. You just well, to be fair.
Well, the thing is, like, the thing at a con.
Yeah, I know you're moving so fast. I was just saying it before. Like,
Yeah, everything.
we didn't get a picture together, did we?
No, I was trying to. I was there Sunday because I went with a friend, and my phone was dying. And I hit you up real quick. I'm like, "Yo, I'm here," because my buddy.
Well, you could. I was in the same spot, man.
I forgot where it was.
Well, did you not? Oh, yeah. All right. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you.
We were only there for like an hour. Not even.
What? You paid for a ticket just to come for an hour?
No, I got it for free because my
Oh,
buddy
okay.
bailed. Yeah. Well,
Then that's fine. That's fine, dude. Okay, so all right, I'm gonna pull up StreamYard. So I'm gonna be in the stream twice because there's gonna be Invisible Vaughn is just gonna be pulling up clips.
mm-hmm.
Do I have to download shit?
Lemonade was awful.
What? Oh, the lemonade. All right, yeah, we got it. All right, we're gonna let's break down our
We're gonna
our
whole
time
breakdown
now.
of it. Yeah.
Dude, that fucking pissed me off. That goddamn. All right, so we went the food that they give at New York Comic Con, the snack and cheese I enjoyed it for what it was. Overpriced as all hell.
Mhm.
And we get this fucking $10 lemonade. This shit is water. It's so bad.
Mhm.
Wait, why is it not coming up? The messages. Let's see if I could airdrop everything you sent me.
Well, let's see if I can sign on Discord.
You might have difficulty.
Why?
I don't know. I'm
Okay.
just assuming. It's weird. Dude, it was ridiculous. It was fucking $10 and the lemonade sucked.
Mhm.
It was terrible. And
Yeah.
I don't know what. What?
What?
Who's that in the background, man?
Oh, my neighbor. I live in an apartment.
Nice.
No.
All right, I'm trying to find. All right, here are all the fucking. Some of these pictures are weird, dude. I'm looking at that you
Just
took.
you.
No, it's you. You just take. These are just odd pictures to take, and then you go, "It's just you." No, it's not. Project Analysis Supports. That's right. It was Project
Oh, wait,
Paul. You're
wait.
welcome to swing by for a bit.
Ignore that
Yeah.
one. That's my.
Oh, yeah.
It's a gym one.
It was a gamer girl juice. $10 for pretty good. Well,
That was-
no, you didn't take a pic with me. I could do the same thing. Dude, I was so busy, man.
He was.
I didn't even get to get the print because I was like, "Oh, I'll come back and get
Got some
it for you
comic books, dude.
after." And then I just forgot. So please save one of those prints for me, Project Paul, and I'll get it because my character's on there. How many of those do you have left?
I took a lot of freaking footage, man. I did. I'm sorry. Yeah, but I'm feeling a little bit better. I don't know what hit me, man. Like I was. Oh no.
You okay, dude?
I'm
You sound like
dying.
you're fucking dying.
I am. I'm dying, brother. But no, I was fine, and then like a couple of days after, I started
yeah,
getting
me.
congested. But I'm getting better. But no, yeah, the con was it was my first. That was my first ever New York Comic Con, and I liked it. It's definitely a lot for. It's definitely a con you have to be. You can't just you can't just explore it all in one day. It's definitely
No, you can't. I was there for 4 days, and I mean, if I wasn't working, I still probably wouldn't have been able to get to everything I wanted to get to.
Oh, there it is. Yep, there's
All right.
Oh yeah, the freaking you and
All right.
I forgot what she was dressed up as. She was pissed. at her.
Dazzler.
Oh, Dazzler.
There we go. It's like, oh wait, it's not showing up.
I see. I see it, but
Hold on, man, damn it! I
It's
have
not
to pull up. Do you have to pull up each fucking one at a time? Are you kidding me? This is stupid. Hold on. There's got to be a more efficient way to do. All right, I'm just gonna temporarily.
there's got to be a way.
No, I'm just gonna do this quick. All right, ready? And then I'm gonna delete this folder. I'm just temporarily making a folder, NYCC 2025. Okay. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna pull this up on stream. That's just what I'm gonna do.
Were the other days as eventful as Friday?
I mean, yeah. I mean,
Mhm.
how was Friday particularly eventful?
Oh,
I would say Friday was the most eventful, actually, in terms of the after parties, at least.
of
And
course.
in terms
you know,
of,
I'm glad.
well, yeah.
I really
What?
wanted. I want what?
No, nothing, buddy. You're doing great, buddy.
I wanted to go all 4 days, man. I really did. I really wanted to go. I just didn't have a pass for Friday.
It's all
It
right.
was like oh wait, no, I mean Saturday. What the hell?
All right.
Boo.
Yeah, let's do a stream, man. Yeah, dude, I'd love to. I need to get back into streaming. I've just been so busy. Like tonight, I barely had time to do this, and then I'm gonna
Creating art.
do it. I'm just gonna what?
Creating your art.
Oh yeah, I thought you said reading hard. I was like, how the fuck?
No, you're not Steph.
All right. Where is the folder I just made for myself? Why isn't it in here? All right, hold on a second. There we go. There we go.
Yeah,
All right, let's go. These are going to be fucking stupid. Watch. There's going to be like one of these that's worth our time. All right, let's do this. All right, so first of all, these images these are great.
Oh yeah.
I don't even know what we were talking about, but this is just a great image. Her fucking face, dude.
I wonder what did anyone.
This is just I don't know. Like, there's something about this. It's just so fucking funny. I love this picture.
She's probably frustrated.
What the fuck is this?
Got some comic books here.
All right, so for context, I didn't have a setup. He just told me I could basically stand by his booth and just because I was part of his booth because I did have an exhibitor badge. I was helping him around the table. They just told me I could sell, and this motherfucker just takes his picture of me. See, like I said, the Nickelodeon booth right there.
Got some comic books here.
Fuck you, dude.
I'm sorry.
See what I did. See what I did. My new approach was I put issue 2 in front of issue 1, so that way they're excited by issue 2. And then I'm like, oh, well, you have to read them together. And I realized since I pitching them as a bundle, because you said buy issue 1 or 2, most people just buy 1. But if you pitch it as a bundle, most people just buy the bundle. So, there we go.
That's a customer.
Yeah, I guess so. So he was dressed as the Hulk.
The Hulk, like Hulk.
Yeah. Oh, this is this. Oh god, this shit. All right, we're gonna talk about this. So, I'm going to Global Comics After Party. I'm bringing this backpack in case I see anyone who I want to give some stuff to. And we're like 20 minutes away, and then I want to get to another show afterwards. So I'm like, okay, the Global Comics After Party is going to end in however many minutes. Turns out, because it was going to end at 9, it was like 8:30 something.
Yeah,
it said that, which is not the case at all. The party did not end at 9. I don't know why the fuck it said that.
They kept going, yeah.
So I'm like, okay, I need to get there. And I'm like, oh, let's get there a little faster. This will be fucking fun. We're idiots. We didn't check the price. These guys I think they're speaking Russian, right?
We got
We're all fucking yelling at each other. I'm just like, do you have one of these? And they're all fucking yelling at each other. One guy we're standing by the bike lane. This one guy comes at fucking 90 miles an hour on a bike, hits the coffee. I don't know why the guy was drinking coffee. It was like 9 p.m. almost. And he just hits the coffee and it spills down my shirt all over him. And I'm like, what the fuck? Thank God it didn't get on my comic books or anything. But I'm just like, I'm so annoyed and I just want to get out of this situation. And it's already awkward as fuck. He just goes, come on. And then you have to understand, there was like I Heart New York. There was less gay ones right nearby. And he puts us in like the couples one. And it's like, I'm like, at this point, and he's just like Russian. I don't even know if they speak fucking English.
I don't think
I'm they were just like, it was not a nice experience. I'm just like, I would have, first of all, never doing this shit again.
No.
Horrendous. I'm so fucking mad with what they were charging when I found out. Because I was like, oh, this will just be a little thing. It was only saving us like not even 10 minutes, right?
Yeah.
But I was like, I have to have a backpack, whatever.
Oh,
yeah, dude. And then we fucking go, and it's a 13 goddamn minute bike ride for a 20-minute thing. And I'm like, all right, so we saved like 7 minutes. Are you fucking kidding me? And then I get there, he goes, oh, $9 a minute times 13. And he's like, yeah, it's like $130. I'm like,
you forgot before that too. You forgot he because he didn't speak English because we were at the wrong.
Oh, he spoke English when it came time to give me the fucking price.
But the thing
he spoke perfect English then.
Yeah, we were at the wrong place. I was
so fucking mad.
And you're like holding out your phone, like you're like, no.
Oh shit, I forgot about this. So we fucked this. Wait,
you fucked this over.
Oh my god, I was so desperate to get. I was so angry.
And your phone was at like 1%.
My phone was at 1%, but it was like, oh my god, you're right. He fucked us out of like a good. That was like a good 2 minutes.
Mm-hmm,
so it was like a good $18.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even think of that. So he drove us to the wrong place and charged us for that time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even.
Gotta file a complaint.
I'm so fucking angry. I was just so ready to get the fuck out of there. I'm like, yeah, let's go. And then I wanted to fight, but I'm just trying to network. I went in, and thank God, dude, when we get in, the full Global Comics bar, free food, free alcohol. So you know what? I'm just gonna, because I ate so much and I drank so much. I took full advantage of that, especially after that experience. I'm like, I need to eat and I need a fucking drink. All right, give me like, what is like all these cocktails? I want every drink to be a goddamn cocktail. This is fucking bullshit. I was so bad, dude. Now the fact that you pointed that out, I didn't even think of that, but I wanted to. Oh my god, this shit. Why did we get the Valentine's one? And it's not even like there wasn't even like a nice thing. There was no nice environments. Like these guys were just like hounding people, and then they had these. All right, here we go. What is it?
Beginning of a disaster.
The fucking whole ride. All right, here. Is this where I found? But the thing that bothers me is like because that's what I'm saying, Bats. There was literally like a not couples one right next to it, and he fucking loads us in the couples one. And at this point, we had coffee dumped on us. We're fucking getting screamed at. We're seeing these Russian guys yelling. They're literally fighting each other over who gets to take us. There's an empty one right next to it that's not a couples. This is such a. I should have just walked away. That's what I'm saying, dude. I'm like, this is fucking horrible. This actually like made me so, and like the more I look back, like now that we're doing like, because like I kind of just went through the experiences and I'm like, all right, we just literally the only reason we took this thing was to get there as soon as possible, and we got fucked over. And like I'm looking now that I'm analyzing it bit by bit because I was just like going through the motions at the time. Like this is just enraging me. On every level, they fucked us over. They fucked us over by putting in the stupid couples thing. They fucked us over by spilling the coffee on us. They fucked us over by bringing us to the wrong place. They fucked us over by overcharging us. They oh my god.
Hey, you got their faces. Evidence. Yeah.
We should have stolen water bottles, dude. Are these? Hang on. Those look like they've already been drank.
We're probably pissing them. I don't know.
Probably, dude. This was fucking bull. Like we literally could have walked this and barely saved any time. We would have saved money.
Yeah.
I'm so fucking angry. And why did I? You know what it was? I was so desperate to get into the party that supposedly ended at 9. Right? Yeah. I wanted to just pop my head in, and we had 20 minutes left. I get in, and the party goes for like another fucking hour.
Yeah.
Why did we rush there? Bad experience. Like this is the low. If there's like the highlights of the con, this was the low light. Like I'm so like this just makes my blood boil. Hold on. There we go.
This is when you get the wrong location. You're like,
brought me, dude. Do you think he did that intentionally? In hindsight,
of course he did. Yes. You want your money? I don't know. Where do you go, sir? What do you what? Sir, it's right around the corner. I don't understand this Von. Your name's Von Glum.
And yeah, he took an extra long time. So,
yeah,
yeah, dude. Everyone, when I told everyone this, they're like, Vaughn, you're so fucking. I go to New York all the time.
I don't.
I never take these. I never really think of it. Dude, I feel so fucking stupid.
Hey, now we know though. Next time.
Very expensive lesson. Dude, oh yeah, I look pissed off in this picture.
Because your phone's
dude, my hair looks crazy in this.
That's fine.
All right. Is this when I found out?
Yep.
This is when I found out. This is right after we get off. I just I paid instantly. I don't even want to argue with the fucking guy. I've had coffee spilled on me. Like I'm angry at him, but I get away. I'm like, please just drive the fuck away. And then here's my reaction.
Wait, how much?
135. If I had checked that price, it was a 20-minute walk. First of all, it was a 20-minute walk. You know how much time we saved?
Wait, like you paid 100?
You said save.
He's already gone. He's gone.
$130 fucking to save 7 goddamn minutes. I want to off myself.
Are you serious?
Here's the thing. The guys were like not even.
And that guy's gone. That dude's gone.
Dude, that was like, I said that like within seconds of leaving the thing. He was out of there so fast. He like left the scene of the crime. And that was a goddamn crime what was done.
He's like, I didn't record it, but you're like, I need a fucking drink.
No, I think that's, and I did have many fucking drinks.
That's insane.
Look at you.
Yeah, I'll ask for a tip. I'm like, fuck you.
Oh man, I'm so glad I got this all on camera.
Why was that? What is that? Why were you just recording me eating?
Documentation, brother.
Dude, those mac and cheese bites are fucking banger. Did you agree? Dude, the pizza, dude, it was all good.
Some
That
angry
after
guy
party-
was hogging it.
What?
There was some guy hogging it. I don't even know if you you probably didn't know. But there was some guy that was hogging all the steak kebabs. And he was like arguing on the phone. He was probably drunk. And he's like, "Yeah, man, my friend, he's a good guy, but he's dumb. He gets lost." I'm like, yeah. I don't know, man, but
Yeah, and then I know you had to leave but I talked to everyone at Global Comics. I'm just giving my card out to everyone. By the way, me saying I'm the front page, so much easier to market. And then Nander was at this other place. So I'm like, all right, we're going there. So we go to this. So as soon as the party ends, you had already left, me and one other guy at the party. I'm like, oh, what's your name? Oh, I do comics. I'm like, hey, I'm about to go to this other after party. You want to come with me? He's like, yeah, why not? So me and this other guy, we meet up and we go to this other after party. We meet Nander Fox Schaefer, Tony James. He's been on there. My letterer is there, George Medina. A bunch of other friends of mine are there, as well as some new people. We bond, we make friends. I get out at 12. And so this one girl had gone by at the con earlier and said, oh, you should come to this after party. And I'm like, all right, yeah, maybe I will. But I was about ready to go to bed. And I'm like, fuck it. It's like nearby. I ended up going to that after party. And that was fun. I ended up I was expecting just to go to bed. I barely got any sleep on Saturday night. I ended up staying out till like 4 a.m.
Oh, yeah, that's usually how it is.
And Uber and back at 4 a.m. But that was a lot of fun.
Aside from
a lot of fun.
Aside from the little event. Yeah, that was something though, man. Yeah. Well, hopefully you got some connections. And
who's got 2 thumbs and never gets scammed? This guy, yeah. Yeah, no, it was the after party. So we did the Global Comics, then we did the after party, and then I went to the after party. Well, because they were all, yeah. So I did all that on Friday.
Yeah.
And then Saturday, I was just pitching all day nonstop. Which I have to do that again tomorrow.
Got comic book here.
Dude, and here's the thing. I can't relax the rest of the night. I have to get some work done tonight. So I think I might call it soon. But man, it was such a good show. And here's to many more. If anyone's going to be at Baltimore, come to Baltimore Comic Con. If anyone's going to be in Albany, New York, come to Dead Man's Hand. That's the name of the show. We also I have another in New York, 2 others in New York. So a couple others in New York, a couple in New Jersey. And yeah. No, here's the thing. Yeah, getting sick. It's like I could think of 10 different ways I could have gotten sick this weekend. So, but yeah. Anything you want to say before we head out?
I'm chilling, man. I'm glad we got the story out. I definitely need to go to more cons, but they're expensive, man.
I know. That's why I'm trying to make money at them.
Yeah, hopefully it works. Yeah, hopefully it works out. You just it's a hustle. I'm trying to think. I mean, yeah, but it was good times. I mean, there's this one person we were walking. She's like, "Do you want a picture with me?" I said, "No."
Yeah, I do remember that. I do remember.
Yeah, I don't know, some popular cosplayer probably or something. But more cons, yeah, I definitely do more cons and just record Vaughn just interacting.
Yeah.
No, it was fun. I was there for 1 day or no 2, but I had a good time. And trying to think what else happened really. I'm trying to think of any stories. Steph was complaining at me. Is that the lemonade? Yeah, man. I mean, it was a good time. She was gonna charge you for the picture? No, she wasn't. I just didn't want a picture with her. I just didn't really care. I mean, she seemed very sweet. I just no. I'm fine. I don't know you. Get away. You scare me. You're a female. You scare me.
All right. On that note, guys, thank you so much for watching, and have a great rest of your day.
You're welcome.
And you didn't do anything to be. Oh, Reapers in Pursuit. We'll sign up for that. We'll launch it on back at day 1. It's going to be on Monday night at 11 p.m. My favorite, like my horror short stories collection. It's like the most I've written. I've written this year is the most I've written in my life. Probably the hardest I've worked in a lot of ways. And I think you guys will experience some good stuff. So thank you guys so much, and peace out.
Peace, everybody. Have a good night.
See you guys. Have a good one. And I'm just gonna do a hard out.
We call ourselves Phenomenova. Yesterday, the Stormbearers, a deadly group of mercenaries, took control of a nuclear reactor. Before we arrived on the scene, Galvanite, a superpowered teenage boy, attempted to stop them. He failed. His story ended there that day. Ours began shortly after. Today, I sift through the memories of that day. I will put the pieces together, and we will bring those responsible to justice. We call ourselves Phenomenova.